everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm doing my Christmas and Boxing Day book haul. So this is my holiday book haul. I'm sorry it's a little late. I was kind of waiting on my book outlet package, so finally got that. So I'm just gonna haul everything that I got before Christmas, for Christmas, and then for Boxing Day. So the first two that I have you've actually seen in my December wrap up. So the first one is My Favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren. This is their newest release. It's just about like online dating and stuff, and it's pretty cute. Not my favorite by them, but yes, I am happy to have their newest one. I do like the cover though. I think it's really cute. And then obviously I have Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare, which is the third and final book in the Dark Artifices trilogy. And this I read back in December as well, and I really liked it. Cried a bunch. It's just a good old Cassandra Clare book. Now I'm going to show you guys the books I got for Christmas. So I only got 5 books for Christmas. And if you follow my vlog/beauty channel, you've probably already seen these, but obviously I still have to haul them on here. So the first one, these are all from Amazon by the way. The first one that I got was Bittersweet by Serena Bowen. This is book 1 in the True North series. This is probably my favorite out of the series. I just love it so much, and I needed my own physical copy, so I decided to get my parents to buy this for me for Christmas. If you didn't know, usually for Christmas, like, I basically buy what books I want from my parents by using their Amazon, and it ships to them, but I just like pick the books. They just think that's the easiest, so that's what I do. So I picked 5 books this year, and this was the first one that I picked. Yeah, this is just about Griff, who is a farmer, and he runs into like an old flame. Then I have Weathering the Storm by Samantha Towell, which is book 2 in the Storm series, but the first 2 books follow Jake and True, and I have book 1, so I decided to go ahead and get book 2 because I love this. I love specifically these 2 books. They are just so good, and yeah, I loved reading about Jake and True. They were just so cute and angsty, and I love them. So happy to have that one in my collection. This next one is actually one of my favorites of 2018. I will have a favorites video coming soon, don't worry. It's just I have a lot going on, but it will be coming very soon. But this is Hot Cop by Laura Lynn Page and Sierra Simone. I just really loved this book and just needed my own physical copy. I don't know, this book was just so funny and cute and just so good. I loved it. And then I have The Friend Zone by Kristen Clean, which is book 2 in the Game On series, I think. And this I read years ago, like back in 2015 or 2016, something like that. I really loved this. I have book 1 right here. So I finally decided to purchase book 2 because I loved it as much as I loved book 1. So yeah, and this is a college football romance. And then I got Truth or Beard by Penny Reid, which is book 1 in the Wisdom Brothers series, and I love this series so much, and I'm just like, I keep collecting all of the books in the series because I love them and I want to have them on my shelves. I have book 3, Beard Science, and I think I have book 2, yeah, Grin and Beard It. So I now have the first 3, and I just need to keep collecting them, and yeah, I am so happy to have this one as well. So those were all the books that I got for Christmas and before Christmas. Now on to all of the books I bought for Boxing Day. So if you're not familiar with what Boxing Day is, it's usually in Canada and the UK. And basically it's like our Black Friday, but after Christmas. So everything's on sale, and the sales are better than they are for Black Friday, because obviously Black Friday is not really for us, but we still do it. But yeah, Boxing Day, I bought a bunch of books. Some books weren't on sale and some were. So I'm going to start with the ones that were on sale. So at Indigo, they always have every Boxing Day their hardcovers for 30% off. Like every hardcover in store, 30% off. So that's kind of usually when I buy a lot of like hardcovers, is because they're on sale, so they're a lot cheaper. I didn't really go heavy this year for hardcovers. I just bought 2, but you know, it's all right. So the first one I bought was The Reckoning of Noah Shaw by Michelle Hodkin, which is the second book in the Noah Shaw trilogy, which, I mean, I haven't really heard good things about the second book either, but I still want to read it. I love Noah Shaw and Mara Dyer, so I just want to keep reading about them. I don't care if it's like that bad, you know? And this edition is also signed, which is really cool. I paid like $17 for this, and like online it was like $24. So I'm really happy with that. And then the other hardcover that I got was Vengeful by V.E. Schwab, which is the sequel to Vicious. Or sort of sequel. I don't really know what this entails. This is also signed, which is really cool. I don't know what it is with Indigo and just having like a bunch of their books like signed, but this one was an Indigo exclusive, so bonus content signed by author. I also haven't heard the best things about this one, but I still want to read it. And then usually whenever I am in Indigo, I take a look at the sale section, and I found a classic that I really wanted. This is Tess of the Duberville by Thomas Hardy. This is probably the last classic I'm gonna get. I know I said that like the last time I bought classics, but this is probably the last one. This is the one I really wanted, and they didn't have it online, and I finally found it in store, so I'm really happy about that. And I really hope I can read this at some point in my life. But I do really love this cover. It's super pretty. So usually Indigo, aside from the hardcover sale that they usually have like a romance sale. So last year it was 15% off all romance books. However, this year it was buy 2 get the third one free. However, I didn't really like their selection of what they had at the store for romance books. They just didn't really have a lot in stock, and not necessarily ones that I wanted. So I decided to just not do the deal, but still order some books online instead, even though I probably end up spending more money. But I just wanted these ones, so, you know, it was worth it in my mind. So the first book I got was Did I Mention I Love You by Estelle Mascami? I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. I'm so sorry. Apparently this was it a fan fiction on Wattpad, I think? I'm not sure. I saw it floating around like maybe a couple years ago and just never picked it up, but I don't know what made me pick it up now. I think it's because it's kind of similar to like After and the Royal series by Erin Watt. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it out. I'm either gonna love it or hate it. I have a feeling I'm gonna love it. So I went ahead and got this. I don't really know what this is about. I think it's like a stepbrother romance thing. I don't know, but I have a feeling I'm gonna love it. So the next one I have is also, I think it was a fan fiction. I don't know. It was on Wattpad as well. And that is Chasing Red by Isabel Ronan. I have no idea what this is about. I put it on my TBR years ago and I finally bought it, but I don't really know what it's about. Apparently it's about this guy who just sees this girl in this red dress and he's like immediately drawn to her. Don't know, but I kind of want to go in blind, and it is blurbed by Anna Todd, so I have a feeling I'm going to like it too. And then the next one that I have is one that I have already read but wanted to own a physical copy of, and that is Mine by Katie Evans. This is book 2 in the Real series. I don't know what this series is called. Or is it called the Remy series? The Real series. Yeah, I love Real and this one, so I wanted to own my own copy so I can reread it and love it and fall in love with Remy and Brooke all over again. And then the next one I got was His True Queen by Jordana Malpez, which is the sequel to The Controversial Princess. The first book ended on a cliffhanger, so I desperately want to read this one. And it actually is pretty thick compared to the first book. Like, this is actually a pretty hefty book. So yeah, I am very excited to get into this and find out what happens to the characters. And now on to my book outlet order. It's so weird because it doesn't say book outlet like on the box. Like usually the box have like the logo on the side. This one didn't, so it kind of like weirded me out, but it does say from Book Outlet. So yeah, apparently there's supposed to be 11 books in here. But do you think like 11 books fit in this box? I don't know, like it seems like a really small box for 11 books. So Book Outlet was having their Boxing Day sale, and it was, I think, if you buy a certain amount, you save a certain amount. So let's see, our receipt is in here. Oh yeah, so I spent like $60 or like over 60, and then I got $15 off. I usually try to hit like the free shipping, which is $45 in Canada, so I usually try to hit that. Anyways, let's get into this. I did open it, but I haven't even like seen what's in here, so let's do that. Okay, the first one I see is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio, which everybody I feel like has been talking about lately. I'm sure you've seen like the other cover, but they didn't have the hardcover on Book Outlet, and I really wanted this, so I just went ahead and got this paperback version. I am really excited to read this. I've heard that if you love The Secret History, you'll probably love this. Like, they're both very pretentious and dramatic books, so I'm very excited. I mean, The Secret History is one of my favorite books, so I have a feeling I'm gonna love this, and I cannot wait to read this. Plus, I actually really love this cover. I know it's like really simple, but I really like it. Then I bought Ruthless by Lexi Blake. This I've seen on Book Outlet forever, and I haven't really heard much about it, to be honest. I think these are like lawyers or something. I'm not really sure, but you know, it's a romance. Probably gonna like it. Then I bought My Unscripted Life by Lauren Morrill, I think. This, I mean, I haven't really heard a lot about. It doesn't really have the highest rating on Goodreads, but you know, I tend to like a lot of books that don't have high ratings. I love the purple, first of all. The purple is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I don't know, I think I'm gonna enjoy this one. Ooh, that's pretty. This follows, I think, like a young actor and like a girl that gets the opportunity to work on the set of a film or something. They fall in love. I don't know. Sounds up my alley. And then I finally got The Complication by Suzanne Young, which is book 6 in the program series. This is the final book, and I finally got it, so we can finally read it. I've been kind of waiting for it to be on Book Outlet because I was actually gonna wait till like Boxing Day to buy it, but it was on Book Outlet, so I decided to buy it on there. And I'm very excited. I mean, I have the other 5 right there, so yeah, I can't wait to finish off this series because I've been reading it for a very long time. Disorderly Conduct by Tessa Bailey, which I read a couple of Tessa's books before, and they've been kind of hit or miss for me, but I am willing to try this one. And yeah, I mean, it was super cheap on Book Outlet, so of course I'm gonna try it out, and this was already on my TBR, so figured why not. I love the blue, by the way. That's super cute. And then I have The Boy Next Door by Katie Van Ark. I believe this is like a skating romance type thing. Yeah, the character has been in love with the boy next door forever. Sounds super cute. I have heard good things from some of my Goodreads friends, so yeah, I'm curious to read this one. Easy by Tamara Weber, which I read years ago. It wasn't the first like new adult romance that I read, but it was one of like maybe the top 10. And I really want to reread this and see, you know, if it holds up and how I feel about it now. Because I remember giving it like 4 or 5 stars, something like that. So I do want to reread this and see how I feel about it now. But I don't even remember what this is about. I think it's about like a tutor or something. And then I got Hero by Samantha Young, which is one of her standalone novels. And I actually really love this book. So I wanted my own physical copy. I read this book a while ago, I think like shortly after it came out. Yeah, in like 2015, and they only had 1 copy on Book Outlet, so I grabbed it. And yeah, I am very happy to have this, and I do want to reread this at some point because I remember really enjoying it. 3 more books. The first one is Special Topics in Calamity Physics by Marsha Pessl, which I've heard is kind of similar to The Secret History a little bit. Like, it shares similarities, but it's not really like it at all. I'm excited. It doesn't have the highest rating on Goodreads either, but I loved The Night Film, so I'm probably gonna really enjoy this. I don't know. I'm excited. The next book is Bound to You by Alyssa Brandon, and this is like a YA werewolf paranormal romance. It has really, really low ratings on Goodreads. It's like a 3.33 rating, but I have a feeling I'm going to love this because it's like very, oh my god, I love that. Wow. Oh, the spine is pretty. I just have a feeling I'm gonna love this for some reason. Megan Ross has been waiting her whole life for her mate to come and sweep her off her feet. But the wolf she meets on the beach is not the sweet, gentle boy she's been dreaming of. Instead, he's a warrior, one whose suffering has led him to lock away his heart in a prison as cold and hard as a diamond, who fights to resist the mating bond and their deep attraction. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be kind of cute. It doesn't have the highest rating on Goodreads, but I'm gonna give it a try anyways. And then the last book I have is Trust in You and Other Lies by Nicole Williams. I enjoy Nicole's adult romance novels, so I have been meaning to check out some of her YA stuff, but this sounds really, really good. I think it's about these two characters who meet at camp. I don't know, sounds cute. Yeah, as I said, I really enjoy her adult stuff, so I'm excited to read this as well. So those were all like 24, I think it was 24 books that I got for Christmas and Boxing Day. I do have 2 more items to show you guys. They're not book stuff, but they are book related, kind of. They're 2 like merch items. It's kind of a story with this. So we all know the After movie is coming out in April, and you guys know I'm a fan. I'm excited for the movie. Whatever. I'm not like a hardcore fan, but after, like, the whole movie company released merch. It was called like limited merch. So I wasn't really sure I wanted it. Like, I'm not sure if I care really, but at the end of the day I was like, am I gonna regret not getting the merch? And I was like, probably. Like, what if I watch the movie and it's like one of my new favorite movies? Like, what if I'm obsessed with it, whatever, and then I regret not having the merch? Because I regretted some stuff I didn't get for 50 Shades. Whatever. So I decided to get the merch. It was really expensive. Shipping was like $30, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it because I'm gonna regret it. So I bought a hoodie and a shirt. If you're not part of like the fandom, then you don't know what happened. But basically the shirt order got screwed up, and I'll show you in a minute. But I'll show you guys the hoodie first. So this is the hoodie. It just says the After. It looks prettier on camera, not gonna lie. Yeah, and this is in a medium, and it's actually super, super big. I thought it was gonna be kind of small, but it's actually pretty large. But yeah, I'm happy with the hoodie. Like, I think the hoodie is fine. It's not like I'm gonna wear this out in public. Like, I'm just gonna wear it around my house. And then the t-shirt. So there was a huge mix up with the t-shirts. A lot of people started receiving their t-shirts, and it was not what was advertised on the website. So this is what is on the website. Like, this is what we were supposed to get. This is what we got. There's no line, there's no like extra quote, like, it's just really weird. First of all, this is a large. Okay, so I kind of wanted it oversized so I could like tuck it into jeans and like wear a jeans like jacket over top of it and stuff, but this is massive. I'm gonna have to like shrink it. It's way too big. Like, I don't understand what happens, but yeah, this is the shirt. The quality is like not the greatest. It looks fine on camera, but in person, like, it's really washed out. And like, it's not a bad shirt, but for paying like $25 for this is not good. I did receive an email that we're going to be getting new shirts free that are going to be exactly what was on the website. So there's no need to panic. But yeah, that was really weird. Anyways, that was just a little bit of other stuff that I got around Christmas time. I'm losing my voice a little bit, but those were all 24 books that I got for Christmas and Boxing Day. Let me know some books that you got for Christmas or for Boxing Day or just for the holidays in general. Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!